once more. Okay, there we go. So, this is regaining lost power after a month of shenanigamelons. But that's okay. People have stuff to do.
Was it really a month?
Almost.
I thought it was like a couple weeks.
It was 3 weeks. It was gonna be a month, but we're playing tonight. Okay. So, yeah, with the holidays coming up, we're gonna be busy probably, taking a couple weeks off. Like Christmas and Thanksgiving. But last time you exited the box from another world, you were very cautious with trying to exit the box because you knew that outside there were creatures that wanted to make you cough and not social distance. But when you left, you found that there were no creatures that were hostile outside. It was snowing in the blackened city of Starmantle. There was a layer of snow on the ground. Looking around, you didn't see any trace of the skeletons that had attacked you before. You even found the tattered clothing of Boro. Looted his corpse for all of his money. You tested the wand. Delta tested the wand. Pointed at the box. But nothing. Pointed at the box and triggered it, and it sent a blast wave of thunder. But the box remained mostly intact. It's a strong one. She also flew back in the thunderous explosion, but her fall was saved by Khalas, who was immediately behind her. And then you all wanted to get started on your journey. You debated taking the giant's boat, but ultimately decided to walk back in the snow, back to Reddansyr.
Kind of did the equivalent of like a little kid jumping in the car without the keys and just kind of like faking like they were driving the steering wheel.
How cool would it have been if you took the giant's boat? But you'll never find out.
I was down for taking the giant's boat.
It couldn't fit in our pocket.
Yeah, you could have had a boat. Another one. But you trekked back to Reddansyr, and when you were about to get to the city edge, you were settling down for the night, and you saw a flash of light across the sky and impact along the outskirts of the town. Foregoing sleeping for the night, you rushed ahead to the city to find a mechanical construct setting fires and destroying houses of the town. With some difficulty, it seemed like the armor was extremely strong. But you managed to dent it a few ways. Khalas rushed around the outskirts of the town, running into buildings that are on fire and saving the people inside. And eventually you heard a voice shouting from within the head of the construct. Someone screaming for help. Mirasha deftly scaled the golem and cracked open the inside, and there she found a gnome. And before she could rescue it, she was grasped by the construct. And then Raegar followed suit and climbed the mechanical beast and got the gnome to safety. You all jumped off just before the construct was going to explode with gas, but managed to get out of the radius before then. And now, with I believe you put one of the largest fire out. Yeah. With a few fires remaining in the two houses that he was pillaging, I guess. You now have a gnome, kind of in a frantic excitement, and have a destroyed.
Well, I think the gnome was running away, right?
He was running away from the explosion.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna keep. If he was gonna keep running, I was gonna whole person him. Which is why I moved to where I did.
So the construct exploded. He found shelter away from it. But with the aftermath of like the gas settling, he turns to the party and says, "Oh, that was a rough one. Thank you so much. I'm really sorry for the damage. I'm sorry to these people."
Yeah, I think a rough one is a bit of an understatement here.
Is everyone okay?
We should probably see if there's any townspeople who are in need of help in the aftermath of this.
Yeah, with that, Raegar is gonna rush back to the city just to make sure if he can find anyone who's in need of help.
I'll follow him.
As you two run back into the town, the gnome starts frantically looking around for something in the rubble. I'm sorry that maybe people got hurt, but I think I have something here that will help. And he rummages through the bits of iron plate that were on the construct's body, and he pulls out a bag, kind of like a medical-looking bag, and he opens it up, and he turns it upside down and empties it onto the snowy ground, and you see some bandages and like kits and vials fall out of it, and he says, "These will all help. If anyone has been affected by the gas, please give them some of this serum. They'll be fine."
You mean the dead people?
Oh, they're not dead. Believe me, it's fine.
They're pretty convincingly dead.
Do you want to make a medicine check?
Nope.
All right.
I'm just standing right next to him. I'm convinced that he's gonna try to run away.
Do you want to make an insight check?
Sure.
He is genuinely concerned for the people's safety and worried about what has happened here.
Okay. I guess I'll take it from him. Is Khalas having a mental breakdown at the moment? Again, at the sight of failing to be able to save people?
I saved people.
Well, I meant but not all of them. Never mind. If you're close, I'll give them to you, the serum or whatever it is, the vial of stuff.
So he hands you a kind of a beaker with a stopper in the top, but the stopper has a sharp point, in the manner of if you poke it with something, it'll puncture and then administer the solution intravenously.
Do I have a needle?
It is in the stopper.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's like one of those things where you take the top off and turn it around and push it in.
Like a EpiPen? A not branded EpiPen?
Yeah, for the poison that has been spewed into the air.
Okay. I am going to take that then, and I'm just going to go look for people who might have inhaled the gas.
I'll go with her.
All right.
I was gonna say, as we're walking to the town, like me and Mirasha, I turn to her and I just look. I'm sorry. I didn't have my wits about me, and I left you and with your group, your good friends there. They helped you, but I failed.
It was chaos in the moment. Everyone has those days, and I just give him like that my signature like hard pat on the shoulder. But maybe I go a little harder on him because I feel like he can take it. I mean, you know.
So, as you do that, I'll grab your hand, a firm handshake, and I look you dead in the eyes, and I'll just say, I won't do it again. And then after that, I was like, okay, let's go see if we can find anyone to help. And I turn back to continue going into the city if there's anyone who I can like use lay of hands or, anything to help out.
Mirasha just yells out, hello, and see if anyone responds.
You can make a perception or investigation or a medicine check to find anyone injured.
It's going to be perception for me.
I'll make a perception check.
I'm
see
just
if
still
anyone
shooken
hurt
up
her.
from the fight, and I don't see anyone.
Oh, 5. Yeah, I probably don't see anyone either.
That's also an at one. So I don't think you see shit.
Yeah.
I'll go around and I guess I'm not really a good judge of who's hurt, more of who's not dead. So I'll go around and could I use like survival, like check for pulse or something like that, or what would that be?
It'd be medicine.
Okay, then medicine. I'll just go
also
around and
do
check
medicine.
people.
All right. Raegar, you feel the judgment of Mirasha and the others on you, so you can't really focus and find much. You do find some people sitting against one of the buildings. Remind everyone that the buildings are still on fire, even if they are smaller fires. You just put out the largest one.
I'm gonna help put those out then if I
Okay.
can.
Yeah, Mirasha will also help with that while trying to keep an air out if anyone's responding to her calls.
Mirasha, you do call out. You hear a few people from inside the building. Not the one that Khalas had entered and cleared out. The other one.
Is this one on fire?
It is still a little bit on fire.
Okay.
But you see a crowd starting to form. So this was the edge of town. There were two buildings, and beyond, in the streets, you see a crowd of villagers start to form after they stop hearing the destruction of their town and just see the fires and the people frantically moving about.
Are they just kind of moving around in a panic, or are they trying to put the fires out?
They don't know what to do. They see
Okay.
They saw a giant golem destroying their town, and they fled. And now they see 6 people like scattering from the location where the golem was.
Okay.
And so they're in a panic in this sense that they don't want to get any closer, but they are also feared for the buildings and their own lives.
I belt out to the villagers nearby. You know, villagers, stay calm. The construct is gone. There's no immediate danger. We need to put the fires out. You guys, just gesturing those who are panicking, like, go get water now.
Roll persuasion.
I hope it was going to be intimidation, but I'll do persuasion.
You can make it intimidation, but I don't know if it'll be completely in your favor.
Well, there's +3 for intimidation or +0 for persuasion. So.
Up to you.
No.
Okay. So the people see you shouting at them, and they sort of look at each other really confused. Why is this half-orc yelling at us after their town has just been not destroyed because it's only a little bit, but like attacked by a giant thing. And you see a couple people kind of like move slowly towards maybe where the well is, but there's not much movement.
How much is the building on fire?
Just one side. And it's not completely engulfed in flames. It's like maybe half of one side of a building.
Okay.
But the fires will get worse.
I'll probably start busting the door down of that building and try to get the people out then.
Guryev and Khalas, you are searching the bodies in the immediate vicinity. These are the ones who were first attacked in the impact and got hit by the gas as well. And you are checking every single body. You do find some people waking up a little bit afterwards, but some people are out cold, but still you feel pulses on them and you feel their breath against your hand as you put your hand up there.
I guess I'm going to administer the serum to the ones that are conscious, and I'm going to ask them to, if they're able to, I'm going to say, this should help with the gas that you inhaled. Would you be able to help us move the ones that are unconscious outside?
The person you look at looks up to you and nods very slowly, and like gets up, does their best to stay on their feet, and limps alongside you.
Okay. And then once they're outside, how many serums did I get? Did I just get like enough for everyone, or?
You got like a medium-sized beaker, which is full. You can make a... Actually, I'll just go with that medicine check. You know that you wouldn't need a whole lot to administer to each one. So you know you have plenty.
Okay. So then once the people that are unconscious are outside, I'm going to administer it to them as well. And just check their vitals and see if there are any burns that I need to take care of as well.
All right. Delta, did you want to do anything? Are you here?
I am just helping put out the fires.
Okay. Casting create water, shape water. All right. With the help of the snow on the ground, you can move the water up and splash at the fires. So the gnome sees everyone helping out, and he walks up to Gwyn, what are you doing?
I am. Well, I can't use spells to help put out fires, but I could like throw snow. And I could help throw like snow on fires.
Okay, so you're helping put out the fires?
Yeah.
Alright, so Guryev and Khalas are helping with the people. Mirasha, Delta, and Gwyn are all putting out fires. Raegar, what are you doing?
I was also going to do what I could to put out the fires too.
Okay. Well, the gnome walks up to Raegar. He notices that you are of the 6 who stopped the construct. You are seem to be the mightiest, and he says, "I'm sorry to interrupt. I know you're busy. Are you the leader of this group?"
I turn to him and I give kind of an angry glare. I said, "No, I'm not, but you do have a lot of explaining to do. A lot."
As you make your grimace, he cowers a little bit and shies away. It's, I'm really sorry. I guess this is a bad time. Maybe I should wait until you're done.
Trust these other people to do what they need to do to help. You and me can have a talk right now. What the hell was that contraption?
Well, I'm from a town in the far east called 2 Stars. We've been experimenting with humanoid metal creations. So we've gotten to the point where we can man the creations, and we put this one to the test. Unfortunately, it's only a prototype, so it went a bit out of control and rocketed itself prematurely. I'm very sorry.
Whatever the hell this thing is, why would you test it near town?
It was near 2 Stars. This is so far away. It just rocketed immediately, and I guess maybe wind grabbed it and sent it this way. I'm so far from home, but I'm here to apologize, and I have something for the town to be sorry for what has happened.
You can make up for the lives that are lost?
If any lives were lost, but I can make up for the damage.
All the damage. All this. All that you see on fire right now.
He pulls a small coin purse from his belt, and he hands it up to you to give it to you.
I take it.
This is I mean, I wasn't expecting to be so far away, but that should cover it and extra as a sorry for what I've done.
I hold it for a moment. I hand it back. You need to be the one to give it to these people. Not me.
He looks down at his shoes and in the snow. And you're right. Just wanted to see if you... never mind.
If you're going to also help, you should be trying to help right now, not just watch.
I'm a mechanical engineer. I don't know anything about... I mean, I did have the cure for the poison and the salve and the medicine. I'm not much of a doctor.
And I sigh like, look, I'm glad you're sorry for what happened, but right now what's important is helping these people out. We'll solve this once everything is done. The people who are injured are taken care of. Just come on. And I start walking back to try and actually start helping the town again.
All right. As you turn to go back in, you see that most of the people that have been injured on the impact point are now either being helped up or getting up themselves to move into town again, and the fires are pretty much almost out. And the two of you rejoin the group as the townsfolk are now getting closer to the impact zone and kind of turning into more of an angry mob at this point, wondering what was going on.
I wave them all. I kind of like to try to gather their attention. And I just kind of, not yelling, but, projecting my voice like, okay, first of all, is everyone okay?
One of the townsfolk kind of steps forward and surveys the damage. He's more of a larger man. He's in a big coat, and you can see down at his feet he's got his slippers on, and a nightcap. But he steps forward. You all have some explaining to do.
Excuse me? We're the ones that, helped, stop the town from being further burned to the ground than it did, so how about you're welcome?
You showed up at the same time as this big creature.
Yeah, because we were camping out in the woods nearby. We saw this thing shooting across the sky, and instead of being like, nah, let's go back to bed, we were like, that was nearby town. We should go out and investigate, make sure no one's getting hurt. So you don't really sound really grateful.
Real perception or persuasion.
Shit.
I hardly doubt that. You brought in this big mechanical beast and had it destroy our town, then acted like you saved the day just to get a reward, didn't you?
We don't want a reward.
I'm sure. How are we gonna fix all this?
As he says that, I nudge the gnome forward.
The gnome kind of stumbles forward, looks back at you and back at the crowd.
I shake my head to him like, it's okay. I have to get to talking and apologize.
He steps forward, and the crowd go from looking at you to this small gnome timidly walking forward, and they kind of look at each other like, what? How does this guy do anything? But the gnome walks forward and says, I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't mean for this to happen. I assure you, no lives were taken, and I offer my medical supplies as apology in that sense. In response to the destroyed homes, I offer this, and he holds up the small satchel, and the crowd kind of laughs and wonders what's in it, and then the larger man steps forward, and he aggressively snatches it from the gnome, and the gnome cowers back a little bit, and the large man looks into it, and you can see his eyes go really wide. He reaches into the bag and kind of feels around inside. He says, "Whew, there must be over 100 platinum in here." And the gnome
God,
says,
why can't I be Boro right now?
He's totally waiting for you to whatever. This, you're giving this all to us? He says, yes, that's what I had on me when the rocket went off. I was not expecting to be here, but you're welcome to have it. I'm very, very sorry. The large man says, oh, I think this makes up for more than enough. Well,
And who are you?
Are you asking that?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm the mater of Reddansyr. I had to step forward and talk for these people. There was confusion about, but I gladly accept, and I'm sure everyone else can agree with me that this is more than enough payment, as long as no people actually I mean, people did get hurt, but nobody actually died? He looks to the party.
Did anyone actually die?
You couldn't, revive anyone. Like, there's some unconscious people, but, as
Did
far
I
as you
find
checked, there were
Any
no dead
bodies?
people.
No dead people. Yes, we've done a thorough investigation, and given medical treatment to everyone that we found. We found no dead bodies. And even the ones that are unconscious they're in good condition.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Well,
You have an insurance I could bill?
I thought you weren't looking for an award.
Well, I'm not looking for a reward, but payment for medical treatment, you know. We don't live in a socialist nation.
No.
Not yet.
Jeez.
Not yet.
No, well, roll persuasion, I guess.
It doesn't have to be in money. It could just be in medical supplies that I used would be great. If you have any more bandages, since I used up all of my materials.
Roll deception.
Deception?
Because you had plenty of supplies to go around from the medical bag that Gnome had.
I thought it was just the stuff, and then I was using my own.
No, he had like plenty of bandages and healing salves and like that
Oh.
solution.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and roll a deception because I'm dumb and I wasn't paying attention.
All right, well, it worked out.
Khalas was using her own materials. She just was like, I'm not going to touch the gnome stuff.
It
'Cause
could
I'm
be
pretty sure it's
poisonous.
I'm just supposed to use the serum. I hand the medical bag back to the gnome too,
Behind your back.
behind my back.
He says, "Well, I suppose you did. Although it does seem a bit suspicious, you showed up at the same time. You did save these people." You hear a murmur throughout the crowd. He says,
I ran into the burning buildings to save people instead of fight the creature. While my comrades, I knew they could handle it.
And we
So,
intentionally
there could've-
fought the creature
Could
off.
have been dead bodies.
We intentionally
but-
fought the creature to distract it from destroying more of your buildings.
As Khalas, you say this, you hear someone from the crowd say, She did help me!" You say, "Oh, alright, well, we don't have much in the way of medical supplies. We didn't have a lot of merchants this festival, so, I hope a monetary reward will be fine."
I don't really
One
have much
clap.
use for money. Never mind then.
Oh,
I mean, if we ever come back again,
If we
never
ever
wanna
come
come
by again,
back.
it would be
I was
great
just
to
I was
have-
going to say if we ever make our way back again, a night stay
Yes.
somewhere might be nice.
a stay in the night of an inn would be nice.
Mirasha just shakes her head.
Um,
She hates this town.
The large man puts his hand in the satchel and pulls out 2 coins, and he not to anyone specifically, but he holds his hand out for anyone who would like to put their hand out for receiving payment.
I do not take it.
Raven people meant. Just kidding.
It
Insight.
To his hand that's holding the bag.
He just like I can't hold these up anymore, and just
Oh,
this bag is so heavy.
Mirasha will extend her hand if no one else will.
you receive 2 platinum.
My mother told me not to take things from a stranger.
I take things from strangers all the time. I hand it to Guryev so he can put it with our bag of holding funds.
And we will see you as heroes of this town. I appreciate your bravery and your medical and firefighting skills. If we will get to an artist to draw your depictions, and if you ever need anything again in the town, we'll know it was you that saved our town. Thank you. And with that, the crowd very slowly disperses. People going back to their home, others helping the 2 homes that have been destroyed, kind of.
I walk up to him just real quick, not to like try and have a conversation for like everyone, but just tell him like, look, I don't need anything put up of me in recognition or my likeness. I'd rather not. But thank you. It's an appreciated gesture.
We thank you for your help.
Right.
Sorry for the brash start, but we were very concerned for our lives.
No, I get it. It was a chaotic situation, but may your people be well. And then I turn back to the main group.
Mirasha just whispers, how much of that platinum do you think is going to line the mayor's pockets?
Depends on how corrupt this town is. From what we saw earlier, I mean, they really cared about money.
We can always come back and see how the burnt house look.
I rather camp outside.
So you don't want to stay in any inn here?
What does the group want to do? I was just voicing my opinion.
I was hoping to get a free...
Is it night, or I thought it was like afternoon or something, or like?
No,
we just started leaving.
It's like in the middle of the night.
Yeah, because you were camping. In the middle of night. And then instead of like, well, let's go to bed and we'll deal with it in the morning, we just came here. So it's
Till
nighttime.
in the morning. God.
Yeah. That would have been a sight.
We come down to a burnt town. We didn't do this, did we? What did we do last night?
Dude, where's my car part 2?
Did you roll the dice again?
Who rolled the dice? Should we camp back outside of town then?
I'm fine with that. I just decide that I don't like this town.
If anyone here would rather spend the night in a bed, I'd be happy to put us up wherever we can find somewhere.
It's kind of spendy here.
It is very
Like,
spendy.
Yes.
Is it?
Like double.
He gave us 2 platinum instead of giving us a free night.
And they're gonna charge at least like 10 gold to put us all up in a room. I rather camp.
That's yeah, that is expensive, but again, my offer still stands. If it's easier on us all. We did have a rough one.
He gave you 2 platinum instead of saving you 5 gold.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
What a jerk.
After accusing us of destroying his town after we rushed in to help people, that felt really good.
I'm okay with whatever the others want to do. I'm okay with camping.
My vote goes to camping outside.
Okay, 2 votes camping. 1 neutral.
I mean, 2 neutral. I'm offering, but it's not like I'm insisting.
I
If
mean,
everyone
our
would
camp's
rather
already
camp.
set up. Just saying.
That's true.
Oh.
Did we leave it, or did we pack it all?
No,
Or we
I thought
packed
that I cast the wisp to clean up camp for us.
Yeah.
As we were
Gwyn
running
cleaned
off.
it up.
Oh,
I mean, we
okay.
didn't want to take the time to clean up because of what we saw, so I was like, here, I'm going to take care of this for us.
Yeah, that was a
So-
good move.
Delta and Guryev, you need to destroy this tie. We got 2 for neutral and 2 for camp.
I was camp.
Okay, that's 3.
Okay, let's go back out and camp.
So we don't have to camp as far out of town, I don't think, but
Nah, yeah.
just far enough where they're gonna not charge us room and board to sleep on their
So far.
pavers.
Set up camp right on top of the destroyed remains of the construct.
I mean, I was gonna suggest that, but
What about you, little gnome fellow? What are your plans this evening?
Well, I just gave all my money away. Actually don't know how I'm gonna get back home now. Oh,
There's a. It's Stormantle. There's a bolt. Could probably use.
we're not. No, we're not doing this, or we just keep going back and forth between two areas.
No, I didn't
Just
say
a
that we
gnome.
would go back. I just said the gnome could take. The
Oh,
bolt if
okay.
he-
I was like,
you never leave this area
I'm
between
not lying. He's
Starmantle
just
and
not
Reddansyr.
telling the whole
are we
story.
dead?
You died in Starmantle.
Perhaps
the
we can
box.
just start by inviting the gnome to camp at our site for the evening, since he has no funds to stay at their overpriced inns.
It's awfully friendly of us.
It is quite friendly of us.
I mean, your call. Or we could just let him, kind of wander out in the streets by himself with no money and,
That would be kind of sad. I guess
I
we
think
could
it's-
invite him.
Yeah, it's fine if he joins us.
Come on,
Yeah.
Mister.
Share.
You have a name?
I did have a name. I just don't remember what it was.
Who am I?
What is my name?
I'm pretty sure I got a concussion when I landed. I have amnesia,
Oh yeah, I did have a name.
but I can't remember how to say amnesia.
My name is Tofan Gear Driver.
Tofan, gear
More like-
driver.
Tofan Shitster.
Hey now. It's very kind of you to offer me a stay. As soon as in the morning, I'll head to the coast, see if I can make gets to across the sea again.
How far did he say he came from? 2 stars?
2 stars, yeah.
How far is that?
Well, in terms of us, it would be like 3 in-game days.
Yeah, right.
3 longer.
Yeah, 2 longer.
It's about 1,500 miles.
Oh dang, because he'd have to pass the Sea of Fallen Stars and then take a long road.
Oh yeah, there it is. He is a long way from home. Holy shit.
Dear God.
Perhaps.
Oh,
he
not to
can
mention
travel
having
with
to
us.
take a detour through Pirate Isles. I'm sure that's a safe place to, sail through.
The party knows about that.
And he's in Reddansyr, right?
Yeah, you're all in
That's-
Reddansyr.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Dude's kind of
Good luck, buddy.
I'm gonna give him one of the platinum back.
All right. Thank you. This will be much better. I was planning on inventing something in the town and then selling that for
With
You want
fair.
some of the-
material. You have
using
no
some of the
money to
burnt
buy
wood.
material.
The burnt wood and smoldering wreckage.
There's
You
some
have no
metal around
tools.
here. I
You
can
have no
use
tools.
the machinery.
Hey guys, I just want to build another invention in your town that I just kind of partially blew up.
Oh my God! It's
Please
destroying
let me
the
lose
other
your.
half.
Please let me lose your tools. I'm totally trustworthy.
Wow.
All right. So you set up camp again. Where is? You set up camp again on the outskirts. And he obviously doesn't take up much space. He just curls up into a corner. He doesn't have much in the way of bedding or heavy jackets or clothing like that, so he just kind of curls up and shivers his way to sleep.
I let him sleep in my knapsack.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Well, I
Put
mean,
him
like
in the-
not with me in it at the same time. Like I'm letting him sleep in my stuff. And
Who's the big
I'll deal.
spoon? If you want, you can share my knapsack.
It's okay. But thank you.
If you unzip 2 sleeping bags and zip them together, you can have one big sleeping bag. So, if you want, you can keep watch, but the night goes by quickly and uneventful. In the morning, do you offer him anything in the terms of breakfast?
Do we have
Yes.
bacon that we need to cook off before it goes bad?
I think you used up all the uncured bacon already, so you just
Okay.
have a lot of cured bacon.
In the bag of holding, we have still 4 pounds of bacon. Unless someone else has been holding on to bacon, and we've actually been using this, I haven't taken anything out of the bag of holding. But I don't know. Does anyone else have bacon on their person?
I am going to take I'm going to pull the bucket of fried chicken sticker off my Snuggie and share
Nice.
it with the gnome.
It's like 98% his body weight in chicken. It's one of the the KFC like mega buckets.
I mean, I assume so.
Khalas, how big is the bucket?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever their normal bucket size is.
Oh, okay. You get a normal
It's like
bucket
it holds
size.
like a 20 piece or something. Is that right? It's been a while.
I don't
since
know.
I've
I
been
don't go to
KFC.
It's the family bucket, I think.
Is that what it is?
I think it's like
They have different
24.
size. I thought they just had one size bucket, but
They have a family bucket. It's a chicken, 3 large size, 6 biscuits, 16 pieces.
KFC, everyone.
Say either you go there a lot or you
Feeds-
Google
We're
that
not
right
sponsored
now.
by KFC.
It says in parentheses, feeds 6+. So
Oh,
we gave
dang.
this guy a week's worth of food. Hopefully it doesn't spoil.
Well, I thought Mirasha was sharing it, so not giving it
Oh.
Yeah,
entirely to him.
I just pulled the sticker off my Snuggie. It says 1 bucket of fried chicken made with secret recipe of 25 different herbs and spices of the dwarves. That's all it says.
so it'd be like a I think it's a 10 piece. It'd be a 10 piece
All right.
bucket. It's got 10 pieces of chicken in it.
You share the bucket of fried chicken with this gnome. He doesn't eat much before he gets full.
I'll
and-
probably eat the rest of it. So.
He thanks you. Thank you. You are all too kind. I am again sorry for the destruction. Before we part ways, I have something, and he pulls a star thing out of his pocket. If you turn this into the mechanical gear guild at 2 stars, they'll give you something. I'll be sure to tell them about you and your kindness and your bravery. But if you ever head up that way, just hand it over, and you'll receive a nice reward.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
You're
you.
so kind. What do I call this thing?
I just called it star thingy.
It looks like a neon.
It's in your
neon sign.
handouts.
Okay, so 2-star insignia.
Well, thanks for the gesture, Tofan. Guys, which way are we going? Because we're going north of Reddansyr, and from there, where to?
We are trying to get to Baldur's Gate, so we're heading west?
Alex,
Southwest?
half a pound.
Which way is Baldur's Gate?
It doesn't weigh anything.
Okay.
West? By the
West?
water?
Southwest?
Baldur's Gate is west. Yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
We just have to follow this road and then get on another goddamn boat. The same boat that we took last time.
Yeah. Yep.
And then
I was not with you with that trip, but I will.
you can see my
check
previous
the boat.
character's artwork, unless it's been painted over by Mother Nature.
6, 7.
You are
dang.
heading west along the road. You can get to Erebor and then take a boat, or you can walk the entire way. It's up to you when we get to that point.
Okay.
I think we tried to take. I think we did it before last.
So, do you have anything else to say to this gnome before you part ways?
I was just curious which direction we were going if we're walking. I mean, I guess we are walking north together, and then once we fork, we'll separate. But
I looked at him and said, "Be careful next time you make experiments, please."
Yes, we will disable the AI function before we even get started next time.
AIs exist?
Is it called Starnet?
I could have tequila, but AIs exist.
There's no coffee in this world, but there's AIs.
Yes. Hey, you can always invent coffee and make a fortune.
We just might now.
We just don't have the agave hasn't been found yet.
Experiment with different kinds of beans.
all right.
So you make your way to the fork, and he waves to you all as you all head west, and he goes east.
All right.
Yarp. Yarp.
All right. So you travel the rest of the way to Tazir. The snow is not as heavy now. Each day that goes by, it's a little lighter, until it's just like tiny little flakes. But it's still snowing, getting a nice layer of snow on the ground.
Did we ever figure out like how long we were inside the box?
Did it matter?
I was just curious.
I want to say we didn't technically figure it out ever.
I guess we could have asked the innkeeper at Reddansyr when was the last time he saw us, but we kind of bypassed that whole town.
Let's go back.
Let's go to Starmantle, get that boat.
Oh boy.
All right. You make your way to Tazir, and let's find a nice town for you to. This one's nice.
Oh, it is nice.
That looks very pleasant.
You make your way into Tazir. It is, let's say, how long did it take?
So I guess I'm getting rid of the Javelin of Lightning because I never picked it back up.
I don't know. Do you want it?
Yeah.
You do?
But I
Okay.
mean, if
Let's
I
say you
didn't but if I didn't pick it up, I mean, I don't know.
Well, you brought it several times. You brought it up several times after sessions, so I know you were thinking about it, but you just forgot in
Yeah.
the moment. Let's say you still have it.
Thanks,
Since
man.
it's one of the few magic items that you actually use, I'll let you have it.
Shots fired.
It takes you most of a day to get to Tazir. At normal walking speed. So it is late afternoon, early evening as you enter the town.
Should we, is this a place where you guys want to check in for the evening, or do we want to camp again? I don't know what our food situation is, though, so eventually we'll probably have to shop.
We're
How long
in Tazir.
How long have we been traveling?
Most of a day.
Yeah.
Oh, just a day. Have we been to this town before?
You have not.
Well, yeah, I don't
What,
think we stopped.
what
there last
exciting
time.
adventures happened in this town?
I think we went to Prosker last time, didn't we?
Well, yeah, you didn't go this far south last time.
Oh, that's right. We went up to the, no.
You started
we-
in the Cormenther Forest. And
Oh yeah,
then
we went through the
back
we went
up.
through the Stormhorns.
Yeah.
I think.
Khalas is gonna say like, I don't think we've been here, so maybe it'd be fun to, check it out, see, what kind of community there is here. Maybe there's some odd jobs we could help with for the afternoon.
Money would be nice, considering we haven't really recovered a lot of funds. Well, we have Boros funds, right?
Yeah, I don't know. What was that, like 1,500 gold?
Who
Yeah,
ended
about
up-
that.
I can't remember who ended up holding that. Is that me, or
I think it was
that-
you.
okay? I
Yeah,
have.
you're the one that I went over to see if he was still there. And
Okay.
you investigated the corpse. I
Okay,
just kind of
so-
sitting there poking it.
So we do have some spending money to go around. I have that sword and chainmail that I picked up in that box. If there's somewhere in this town I can have those items identified, if they even have a place to do that, I might check that out. Guryev, can I have those items out of the bag of holding?
I would say that yes, you can, but
Thank you.
I don't know if this is probably the best place for that.
Well, that's I guess. In that case, do you want to?
Not saying that these people are unworthy of seeing such sights. I'm just saying that it's
Sure. Maybe we can do our
just in my
window
experience.
shopping together then, and then if we find a shop I want to take
Yeah.
that to, we can pull it out, whip it
Yeah.
out.
I would say
Okay.
there's probably much more eager buyers if we made the way to Boulder's Gate. If I remember, Erebor was pretty much like nothing really there except for the boat. It was like a trading town, right? I can't remember exactly, but I feel like that was.
Also, Delta, do you need money so you can buy ink and parchment so you can copy those spell scrolls that we found in the box?
No, I have some on me.
Okay.
I didn't put all of mine in the bag, so I think I'll be okay.
Okay, because Boro can pick up the tab.
Well, if he's buying, you know.
Because I don't know how much, I don't know if it's what, what's the cost per spell level to copy a spell
It's like 50 or 100 gold, I think, isn't it?
per level?
I think it's just flat.
Yeah,
I think it's 100, and then for the evocation ones, because that's my specialty, it's half. If I remember correctly. Alex is trying to tell us.
Alex is like, I know the answer.
Yep, DM is having some connection issues.
Oh no, it just randomly turns his mic off.
Oh, that's stupid.
Like he can hear us, and he's sitting there like trying to talk, and we're just ignoring him because we can't hear him.
Unplug your mic.
Have you tried restarting your computer?
Yeah, turn it off and turn it back on.
Have you tried not having this problem? There you go, Alex.
Not having a mic.
Your mic flickered. You see, like we can see his mic lighting up, but
It's
there we go.
yes.
Good.
We should just kept pretending we didn't hear.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yes. I need to see how much I have. Sorry, I've been kind of like half working on Halloween game stuff since I haven't needed to talk much.
If I can't find that, then I might just see if there's a blacksmith or equivalent kind of shop so I can make a scabbard or sheath for that sword I acquired. Well, actually, no, I'll wait. I'll wait and see if it's a sword I want to keep before I have that made. Okay, I'll just window shop with people then.
Sorry. OBS stopped detecting my mic also. So you're pretty close to the sea, so Delta got an identify spell scroll. If that was one of the items she wanted to put in her book for 50 gold. If you find a pearl worth 100 gold, then you can identify all the items you want.
Do we want to buy a pearl while we're here?
I mean, I think we can probably wait till Baldur's Gate.
I am gonna look around to see if I can find somewhere to buy just basic healing potions. I can probably only afford one, but either way, that's what I look for.
All right. You don't have to search very hard. There isn't an alchemist store or a potion brewing store or anything like that. But you do find a healer's shack, and you enter it, and there's various like bandages and salves and stuff like that provide basic healing. And you see a blue tiefling woman behind the counter, kind of making some medical strips and pouring some liquid on them.
I take it you are the one who sells this stuff.
Oh, hi, yes. Welcome. Are you in need of aid for any injuries?
I mean, not on me, thankfully, but
Wonderful.
traveling, you never know, so wanted to get some for the road.
We have plenty of medical supplies here. What are you exactly looking for?
Anything that can heal severe injuries, I guess you could say. God forbid.
We don't get many people looking for that kind of thing in here.
What about the regoring limbs?
We do have... Are you there, Guryev?
I know.
Yeah, are we like all in a group?
No,
here,
I think
or-
Raegar went
okay.
on his own.
No, Guryev is with me now. We're becoming
Okay.
buds.
All right.
He's
I
there
would
now.
also like to go to the medical store.
Okay.
I would like to go to the
Anyone
Rite Aid.
else? Okay, so
I
it's
think I can
Khalas.
tag along with someone.
I was expecting someone to look for the jobs that you said, or like food or something. But are you all going into this medical check?
Mirasha will look for a job board posted around town and see if there's anything on it.
Okay.
Or perhaps
we'll
a
look for
bar.
food.
I'm just looking around the shop. I'm just paying attention to their conversation, but not really like giving her my attention, and then just like looking around and looking stuff really close, and then poking things occasionally.
Please do not upset the wares. It's quite pricey. But for you, we do have one potion that will help boost your health if you need it in a pinch. How much are you willing to spend?
Well, that depends on how much it costs. I don't normally buy these sort of things. I don't know what the.
Well, I think.
Guryev, do you know?
How much does it increase? Is it like giant ox, or is it like stone golem, or is it like duck? How much extra strength or health?
Strength of duck?
Health of duck.
Health
Like,
of duck?
One
Strength of
additional
duck.
hit point. You know,
Strength of duck.
like I feel moderately more healthy.
Well, it will help you if you are hurt. It's pretty basic, but unfortunately we only have one.
I'm gonna go up to her and be like, 2 gold.
Well, you can roll a persuasion check for that.
Yeah, I'll roll it. I don't know if I'm overpaying or underpaying, but I'll do it.
Is there Well, he's fiddling with it.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you've been sitting on for a while that you would like gone?
We don't have much in this town. I have suddenly turned into the gnome. Get a manly woman voice. We only have the basic items. This, unfortunately, 2 gold will not be quite.
We only have the player handbook, page 47 items.
We do have one of the basic healing potions. Normally it runs 50 gold, but I do see that you are a big person, and it looks like you have seen a little bit of battle.
No,
You should see the scars.
I'm willing to part with it for 25.
10 gold.
Well, let's not get too hasty. What else? What else do you have?
All right. Hold on to that 25 gold, and
We will come back to it.
and the question that my compadre here asked.
Well, potions don't run cheap, unfortunately. I do have one that
My wallet does.
is stronger, but of course it's gonna be more expensive than the basic.
I mean, we have like 2 clerics. You know, I might begrudgingly heal you every once in a while, but I heal you pretty well. It would be an emergency potion, so I mean, if we can add it with something else that would give us...
You have anything that heals something like
dementia.
I don't know. Yeah.
Do you have anything for making someone quicker? Or maybe take a little less damage or pain from fire?
Or help him relax a little.
Or have solid bowel movements every day?
What? I believe that's just eating a healthy diet.
I think you need more fiber for that.
It's a salve of of Constitution.
Potion of prunes.
Powder of Metamucil.
I don't know.
Something
It's
that
just
helps with
looking
my
for.
Salvo
I'm just
brand.
looking to see what you have that is interesting. Thing is, I don't know, something that you are proud of.
Well, we did get something recently that was pretty rare. We don't get a lot of people through here. This is just a stop town.
And I slam my hand on the table.
Ah!
What is it?
Oh my god. Let me look in my book of things that what we have here.
I turn to Guryev. I gotta go shop with you a lot more often next time we go to town. You know the right questions.
It's just about finding things.
And I pat him on the back.
Yes. I do believe I had someone come in and trade quite a bit of things for this particular potion. And she goes behind the desk and opens it up. Yeah, oh yeah, this is definitely it. She pulls it out and it's a golden yellow potion in a flask. I will with your mighty broad shoulders, I'll sell this to you for 400 gold.
I'm telling you, he has some impressive scars. If you want to see them, you might even be able to touch them.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh
whoa,
my.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like,
Whoa.
you should see his thighs. They are massive.
I whisper in Guryev's ear, like, do you think it'll make it cheaper if I do that?
I don't answer. I just keep staring at the lady.
Guryev, you can make a persuasion.
Somewhere in town, Mirasha's getting a feeling that she's missing something.
Oh,
Guryev is turning into a pimp. It's
I just, trying to.
not even his body. He's just like, yeah, you could even touch his scars, maybe.
Yeah, it's persuasion.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh.
is.
My. Well, that'd be quite the treat. Maybe 100 gold for this?
Big scar. Alright,
No, I think he is fine. I think that let me ask my computer, and I'm gonna turn to him and say, you think you can play along for just a little bit, or is this a little uncomfortable?
I mean, I whisper like, I can for a little bit, but I was lying about the big part, so you gotta
Khalas, are you here? Or Gwyn?
I am here. Yes, I am here. I am looking, and every now and then I'll roll my eyes at what they're trying to haggle.
What was the item again? Sorry.
Gwyn, are you here? Or are you off somewhere
I'm
else? Are you in the
I'm here.
shop, the medicine shop?
Oh. No, I'm outside.
Okay. Khalas, if you want, you can make a medicine check to see if you know what this item is.
Heck yeah, I will.
Or Arcana.
That's a 16.
What did you what did you describe it as?
It's glowing
Okay,
golden.
It's like a golden potion.
Yeah. So Khalas, you
Okay.
look at this potion and you feel like with your mind palace, you know what this potion is. It is a potion of heroism.
That seems very.
Do I know what a potion of heroism?
I feel like alcohol will.
You don't know what it is,
Same
but you think it looks like one.
You get 10 temporary hit points for an hour, and then you get the bless spell.
Oh shit.
That's pretty cool. That's
For an
pretty
hour.
Cool.
While we're talking, I'm finishing up, and I like the shiny thing, but I'm not like, I don't know, unless Khalas is gonna be like, hey.
Didn't they ask her what it is though?
Well, no, we never asked her what it is. But like after I was talking to Raegar. I almost called you by like 2 different names. I was gonna turn back to her and ask her if she knew what it did.
Oh, I'm not exactly sure what it does. The person who traded it with me said it makes you very strong and strong-willed for a long time.
I was like, wait, you traded it. You didn't know what it did.
While they're doing that, who's with us? It was Khalas and Gwen.
No, it's just you 3.
Yeah.
So it's just Khalas. Then I'll look back to her and like kind of like a one of those like, yeah, you know, like a what do you think kind of faces.
She's asking. Oh, hold on. She's asking for 100 gold for that. It's a potion of heroism, is what it is.
Heroism.
Yes, heroism. What was the description of it again, Alex? I forgot to write
I
that.
kind of already feel like I'm a hero, to be honest.
A glowing gold vial.
No, Alex. What was?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
No,
Alex.
What did it do?
What did it do?
Yes.
Oh, bless and bonus hit points.
You
Bless,
for an hour.
that's it.
For an hour, you get 10 temp hit points and bless
10
without
bless for an
casting a spell and no concentration.
It's a potion of heroism. It makes you more healthy, gives you more, I don't know how to describe it, oomph in combat. Like you feel just really vital. And it also gives you bless. It blesses you as well for an hour.
Can they ask you how much you paid for?
I was cleaned out. The trader assured me it was worth 800. He was very convincing.
I was going to compensate her.
Well, your 2 good persuasion rolls got it down to 100.
Are there any extra work we could do for you to perhaps lower the cost?
Well, she already said 125 for the thing. I was gonna find out what it was and give her 2 plat. That was my, well, it's Magic Gaming, but I was. Do you have anything for us to do? I was going to offer you 2 platinum.
Oh, that's plenty. Thank you.
For the healing potion and these.
Yes.
And
if a little bit of. She nods to Raegar.
Yeah. We will. If you give us something to do, we can help you out real quick, and we will be back in a bit. And like a wink, wink. Not that you would be doing anything other than just like flexing them muscles.
That's about it. Raegar wouldn't go any farther than that.
Yeah.
Well, I personally don't have anything for the other 2 of you to do, but if you go to the town watch, if you go to the town watch, they have a message board for adventurers.
Right, got it. Khalas, good luck. I walk out with Guryev.
All right.
Hey, have we? What? That's not part of the deal.
Hey.
I'm sure they'll be back. Anyways,
I turn real quick and I just wink and then I walk out the door.
Khalas, she has a confused look on her face.
I'm sure they'll be back. They're probably just going to go and check the message board before the day ends. I still need some things though. I need bandages. I need an antiseptic. I need aloe vera if you have it. and a burn poultice as well. And I'm
Something
willing to
called
pay
agave.
agave. I also need Splenda. No.
What was the last thing you said?
A burn poultice. Some kind of equipment that you would put on like a burn wound.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I am willing to pay 10 gold. So whatever 10 gold will get me of those items. If you have them at hand.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. 8.
Yeah. Well, you're sure they'll be back?
I mean, I can make them come back.
She kind of pulls the 2 potions that were on the desk closer to herself.
There's
Alright.
probably not a lot of people in this town, huh?
Oh, no. It's a small town.
Are there a lot of... How old is this girl? How old does she look?
Tiefling woman in her 40s.
In her 40s. Alright. It's probably not a lot of new faces like us around.
Oh, we get travelers every once in a while. They usually just go right on through.
I see. Yeah, I can try and do my best to make them come back.
Alright, well, the potions will be here when you do come back. But for your supplies, yes, I can help you with those. And she gives you the 10 gold worth of items that you require.
Okay.
I do appreciate you helping out.
Well, now you know what that potion does.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm assuming you kind of like grabbed my arm and kind of pulled me out the door.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Hey, I am sorry. I thought it would be kind of funny just to mess with you. I didn't think that she would push it to
yeah.
death hard.
That's what I thought. And then I was just like, okay, I'll go along with this. And then she actually gets into it. I'm just like, oh no.
I don't think that potion would be worth it. And I think maybe next time, well, like let's say that we do like a hard day's work, and then we go back in, and you just, don't have your chest plate on or something, and you just like flex your biceps.
It's gonna get weird. I kind of feel a little dirty, but as long as you can assure me it doesn't go any further.
I will hold on to the healing potion, and you can have the vial.
Okay.
I think you would like it. Like sometimes when you feel like when you swing at things, you hit a lot more often.
Yeah. Okay.
As I leave, after I give them the money, take the items, I'm gonna head out and try and catch up to them.
I have a feeling that we. How far did we get? Like we just like outside into the corner, like to the side of the
building.
building.
Yeah, we just like talking out around the corner. Anyways, I'm gonna look for you guys, and I'm gonna be like, okay. I think you might be able to get a better price. She seemed really disheartened when you guys left, and she's really hoping that you'll be back.
I have a feeling we will be. I just didn't expect it to go so well. I guess it's
might even get a better price. Maybe if you wait a little bit longer. I don't know.
Nice.
Good luck.
Head to the. Okay.
All right, let's switch over to Mirasha while they were out getting supplies.
So when you said that she convinced you that it would be like 800, she never actually told us like how much she paid for it, did she?
She didn't pay for it. She traded supplies for it.
Okay.
So probably like 800 golds worth of supplies.
Jeez. All right.
All right, Mirasha, you find your way to the city watch. It's relatively smaller building for this small town. There is a wooden board I guess, message board on the outside with a few items. Some of them are wet from the rain that had happened before, and others have been posted more recently.
Anything good?
You can make an investigation.
Yeah, like good paying or like.
Can I read?
Well, let's
Wait,
find
really?
out with that investigation.
I can. I
I know
can.
some of these words.
You do like see larger words, not like bigger in like number of letters, but like larger boldface and stuff like that. And draws your attention. A couple of pictures also draw your attention to those spots. One is of a crudely drawn house that has a large "Beware" sign on it. Are you gonna? Do you have something to say?
I was gonna say, is there a reward or payment amount like posted that would catch my eye?
As you are looking around on the message board, you see a bit of commotion come out from the watch house. There is an armored man, looks like he belongs to the watch, is half dragging a hysteric woman out into the street. He says, "I'm very sorry. We cannot help you. Please take your business elsewhere." And he puts her out and turns to go back in, and she screams at him, "You can't help me! Who can help me?"
I just kind of look
Call
around.
to action. The commotion has a few other villagers closing up for the night, looking in that direction, kind of like shying away, averting their eyes from the scene. The man turns back to the woman and says, "No one would ever help you. That's impossible. It's a deadly task. We can't have any of our men go there. I'm very sorry for your loss. Have a good night."
Doesn't sound like something my party would want to do either.
Damn it, take it.
I mean, I'm just like, rough day, ma'am.
She has her face in her hands, and she's just quietly sobbing as you approach her. She turns to look at you with tear streaks on her face. My children have gone missing.
I'm trying to remember metagaming. Was there a thing about missing kids? Was that a thing,
Always
or
a
am I
thing
just
with kids.
I'm trying to remember. Is that something that we were dealing with in this game, or was it something that I watched in another? They're all melding together.
Missing children's a good plot hook. I mean, they're helpless. You gotta.
No, we had the
do right thing,
opposite
right?
problem. We were like missing adults with like a lot of kids roaming the street. That's what we ran into. Like,
Anyways, that sounds really awful. And this, the watchtower wouldn't help you?
She gains a moment to compose herself as she's looking you, like eyeing you up and down, seeing the gear that you have. No, these towns full of cowards. But even the strongest here won't help me. Can you help me?
I did not say that. I was just I'm more just curious why they made it sound like it was really dangerous.
It's a rumor that my children went to play in the snow outside of town, and there's a home that's used to belong to someone. She kept to herself, but she died in the home. But people say that her ghost still haunts it. It's all rumors. It's not true. I don't feel safe enough to go there.
Hold on a thought, ma'am. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab that poster that had the creepy house on the pic that says "Beware." I'm just gonna pull that off, and I'm just gonna show that to her. Like, was it this place?
She nods.
Huh. I mean, like, it sounds like they're advertising, not to play around this place. I mean, look how creepy this place looks in the pic, and the font they use.
That's the superstition of the watch. I can't go there because there's I don't want to go by myself, I guess. I just need someone to help.
Did you not plan for her a reason why she's not out looking for her kids?
I did. I just forgot.
She's got a little baby. She can't go wandering around with a little baby.
She's pregnant, or
She's pregnant.
she's got
That's
a
always
broken
great-
leg.
Yeah.
It's like, what's that excuse that Marceline's boyfriend gave not to go in her dreams? Like, I'd go, but I've got no arms. Or what was it? I can't remember.
I have no legs.
I have no legs. Sorry, Alex. We're getting carried away, or we're getting distracted.
I have a reason. It's a very good reason, but I can't tell you right now.
Top secret.
I can't go. I don't know. I don't remember why I can't go. I just can't.
Oh.
Do we walk up at any point, or is this still all Mirasha?
You did take some time in the medicine shop.
Right.
So, I will say a little bit of time has been passed, but at this point, you guys can be walking, seeing Mirasha talk to this woman.
I mean,
I walk up. I don't necessarily say anything other than to Mirasha's like, "Well, we're done. Did you find anything interesting?"
Maybe.
Are you together? Oh, you.
No. We are not.
Not officially.
Oh.
Didn't.
So if you're by yourself, you look like you could handle an issue that I have.
Well, I already handled one issue a little earlier. To be fair, I don't. It depends on your issue.
Have you ever heard the ballad of Sir Robin?
No.
Monty Python.
The brave Sir Robin.
Well, this lady here has an interesting problem that the watchmen here don't even want to tackle because they say it's dangerous and no one would do it, and it involves a really creepy house in town.
Not so far
And I
away.
hold up the sign with the beware.
I've lost my children.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Just a scary house. Yeah. Plot
More
hook.
interesting.
Herald. Call to action. All that.
The missing kids are a bonus. The real meat, though.
House. Baby house.
How far is the house?
It's just on the other side of town. If you head down the road, you'll see it as you leave.
What are your children's names?
Con-
God,
Real name.
that's spotlight though.
Conrad and Samantha.
How old are they? I pull out a note and I'm like
what
writing this
what do they
down.
look like? What street do they grow up on? What are their
Okay,
family
well-
Their
pets?
blood type.
As
How are they
she's,
doing in school?
as she's
Trying to
trying
check
to
all
remember
this.
her kids' names, I'm going to insight check her because
I
this
wanted
is
to do the same.
dang it.
You
Just to be
both
sure.
believe she's telling the truth.
Okay.
She's just
Okay.
very bad. She has a bad memory.
She's a bad mom. God.
She's trying her
Yeah.
best. Damn it.
Ma'am, out of curiosity, what rumors are there about this house that even the, or superstitions that have these watchmen not even go investigate this place for you?
Well, some of the people here believe that the old woman who used to live there would kidnap people and turn their bodies into food and clothing and horrible things.
Okay,
But
so
she was a kind woman. She helped the town with her magic and her potions.
you went to help with like the town guard here, or
Oh yeah, no, she went to these guards here to ask for help in this situation, and they literally, I watched, dragged her out of the building as she cried.
I go towards that house.
The watch house.
Okay,
Yeah.
while he's doing that, what makes you think the children are still in that house?
They've been gone all day. It's getting dark. They know to be home by now.
How long have they been missing?
They just
All day.
left. They just left this morning to play in the
So-
snow. The newly what's it called? The new layer of snow just came up in the morning, and so they went out to play in it.
So it hasn't been 24 hours.
No, not unfortunately.
About how far away is the house from here? You said it's on the other side of town.
Yeah.
Is that like how? I guess I'm trying to figure out like how big is the town?
You're pretty much in the center right now, and it's I'd say it's like 1,000 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Eyes of the Grave to see if there's anything around us.
How old is Conrad, Samantha,
He's 10 years old.
and Samantha?
She's 15.
Is there something
smacks
you
her.
wanted to work out, Kathy?
Sorry, I was.
You're lying.
Yeah,
She knocks the lady out.
Why don't you remember anything?
I accidentally clicked that.
And what's your name, ma'am?
I'm Martha.
Martha.
And you're next of kin.
Why'd you say that name?
Martha!
So are you able to help me go on this side quest?
Think we should help you.
I'm off. You're gonna talk to the guard who
Yeah.
threw her out.
We just need to talk to the rest of our party. And we'll go, I guess, investigate the house. Is the owner of the house still alive?
Oh, I show her a picture of the house that we're going to with the beware. That's the place.
Is the owner not alive anymore?
No, unfortunately, she passed. Maybe 70 years ago, but
Boopy.
the rumors say that she still resides there, that she was able to go beyond her physical form.
Plus Ultra.
Bullshit.
Sounds Devious. Well, I believe we should go talk to the rest of our comrades, maybe talk to the watchman, and then I think we should be able to help you. At least go and investigate the house, see what we can do if we can find your children.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll show you to the place, and then I will wait for you outside in the road.
This is a strange first for me.
Alright, Raegar, you head inside the watch. It's a medium-sized building. As you enter, there are a couple desks inside, and some of the watchmen are milling about, putting away some armor, getting off their shifts.
I clear my throat.
One of them at the desk looks up at you, says, "Can I help you?"
Why would you toss a woman out who needs help?
Did she persuade you to do this?
I'm just wanting to know why you want help. I mean, is that not your job?
Look, I can't send men in there. Nobody will go. Unfortunately, her children are lost. They should not have been anywhere near.
So you're gonna let people of your town go off and die? Children who can't necessarily know any better.
It is on the mother's care for her to take care of her children. I cannot take care of that. She has to have the responsibility to go and find them on their own. Unfortunately, in this situation, we cannot help.
You're no guard. And I turn around and walk away.
As you're walking away, he mumbles on his breath. Damn, half orc.
Do I hear that?
You hear a mumble.
Perception.
Passive perception.
What is your passive perception? I don't have your
My
sheet up.
passive, it's only 10.
Oh.
Oh, weak.
It's total shit, man.
It's mine.
You thought you heard him say, "Have a nice day."
Okay, so I didn't hear exactly what he said then.
It's okay. Mine's
No,
only
you-
12.
You heard him.
But I heard him mumble, so I'll just turn around and say, what was that?
It said good luck to you.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Mm.
Half pint. I walk away.
And you exit the watch house with your party gathered outside. Is Delta and Gwyn here as well?
Did anything,
Yes.
Did anything ping in the nearest mile from town? Anywhere?
Yes. A couple locations actually. There was some to the east, to the north, and to the west.
Okey-dokey. About how far? Or it's just know what direction, right? You learn the number of the undead and the distance and direction from you.
1 mile. At the edge of the north direction, you detect a couple of those, and to the east, about 200 yards, and then to the west.
You said to the east?
Yeah.
200 yards?
And to the west, about 1,000 feet.
Okay. Well, it seems we have some company and several choices. Also, in addition, you learn the creature type of the undead in that area that has the highest challenge rating.
The creature type.
Say undeader.
It's undead.
It's the
or undead.
It's the
It's
undeaderist.
the undeadest. Let's see. What do I have it as? It's a wraith.
And is that the 1,000 yards or north or east?
That one's to the west.
Okay. So this might be interesting. I don't know who's. I guess is the whole party around us,
I believe so, yes.
and it's still like mid-afternoon.
It's getting close to mid-evening.
Okay. Is the lady still there?
Yeah, she
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna take
Okay.
us to the house.
And the house was just one. The ping to the west was just one thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to Delta, and kind of like stand facing away from the lady. Say, there's a wraith in that house. So you know.
Okay.
And also to Khalas.
A wraith, you say? Do you know much about wraiths?
Do I ever?
Tell me about them.
Tell me
Tell
more.
me a
Tell
tale
me
about
more. Do they
wraiths.
put up a fight?
23. Do I, Alex? I'm assuming it'd be religion, or what would that be?
Or
Nature?
history.
I mean, I can roll better if you want me to. I'm just kidding. The history? Nope.
No, not history.
How about nope? We're getting worse.
What do you know?
What language do I speak their language?
What link? So many questions.
All right, sorry. First one's first.
So you know that they normally stay in darkness. They are the usually magic beings that have died and somehow kept their spirit without a physical form.
Didn't mean to do that. Keep going.
They
Okay.
are hard to kill. If you don't have the right items. And lastly, you know that they tend to drain the life force from their victims.
Do I know what weapons are required?
You know that silvered weapons are
Okay.
best.
I don't know if anyone has silver.
What?
Sorry, I was just remembering our first Halloween one-off
Oh yeah.
with Josh stripping naked and breaking the people's chairs for silver. Are there any chairs that are coated in silver around?
Does anyone here have any silver weapons?
As far as I know, my makeshift stuff is all like steel and plate, all that. But maybe the glowing stuff in the bag of holding, possibly. I don't know. We'd need to get it identified still.
Yeah. Because it's just the glowing chainmail, and I have the kite shield as well. I mean, I think if you guys want to take this little field trip, we would probably need to at least get the people that are going to be doing fighting. At least something that might do some damage. Otherwise, it'll be very interesting. So...
Well, I wouldn't be much of a mercenary if I didn't ask if there was a reward if we take the risk to go into this place with a wraith.
Are you asking the woman this?
I guess not to be rude or to make it seem like there's pressure. I just asked the question out loud.
As you're talking to the group, she picks up and on your question says, "Oh yes, of course, I would do anything to save my children, including getting a band of heroes together and going to this strange house."
Paying 800 gold. I'm just kidding. I think it would be an experience.
I think we should help her.
I will follow your leads.
If we're all ready to go, then.
If you want to take a short detour, like 200 feet or 200 yards, you said?
Yes, in the opposite direction.
How many was that?
Just one.
Just one? Is there like anything like in that general direction? Like if I was to do a straight line from where I am to that direction, is anything in the way? That I can see? I don't know if I can see 600 feet at the time.
You see buildings in that direction.
Okay. There's also like, I don't know, like 200 yards that way. There's something. I don't know exactly what, but it's undead.
Unrelated to the Beware house.
Yes. Are there any more I put like air quotes ghost stories from the town involving anything over there?
Oh, over there. Well, they do say the tavern has someone haunting there, but nothing has really happened there. Occasionally a stein will fall off the shelf, or a chair will plat up from someone, but that's pretty much it. That's what they say.
Are they normally drunk?
Well, yes, it's a tavern.
Yeah, maybe. It might be an interesting side job. You know, you want to be Ghostbusters.
So you head with her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there like a, by chance, a smith along the way?
Yes.
Like a blacksmith? I'd like to see if he has like, I don't know, anything that for people that don't have like a silvered weapon, or maybe like silvered tip like bolts wherever's ranged, something like that, if he has anything that's silver. If not,
you can look around and ask, but you see it's all iron and steel.
iron and steel, no silver. Okay. Well, we do things the hard way then.
I guess as we make our way downtown, I'd like to just kind of walk along with Delta and just say, back in Reddansyr, you didn't leave me behind to get caught in the explosion of that construct, and thanks for that.
Sure thing.
You should have these. I got them back in the Goblin Cave, and I never use them. I always have a sword in one hand and a shield in the other, so, and with your spell casting, it might help with your defenses. And I hand her my gloves of missile snaring. Hopefully they help you.
Oh, sweet, thanks.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you.
I
couldn't leave you behind. You're one of us.
I give her a hard, like, that hard pat shove shoulder thing. You'll get more use of those out of me, anyways.
Go away. I'm
Fine then.
Pictures of piles of sand. Sorry, not you.
No, I know.
Thanks for the gloves. Now go away.
Get out of here!
Yeah, no. I never get to use them because my hands are always full of shit, so might as well give them to somebody that can actually use them. There you go.
I have some. Let me see. Let me go into there and look at my inventory really quick and see if maybe I can just trade you or something.
No, it's fine. We don't have to worry about it now. Just maybe one of these days you can identify that shit I found in the box.
Still in the wrong game. Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, we'll have to shop around for a pearl first, but we'll do that eventually.
Yeah, we have plenty of money for it, so.
So you make your way to the house. Yes?
I think so.
Yes.
Yes. Alright.
Yes.
There is a rusty gate at the front and steps leading up. The gate looks overgrown, and same with the path leading up. There are a lot of thorn vines and thistles covering everything. You see why she couldn't go here herself. She would need a massive gardening set to get through all this. But you see the house up there, looming over everyone in the snow.
Your kids chose to play here?
Well, kids, they go places they're not supposed to. Of course, we tell them not to go there, but curious little ones.
I just kind of mumble to myself, and that's how you create a cautionary tale.
That's why warning signs exist. Warning labels. So, I guess I didn't think it through. If you're up there and I'm down here in the cold.
I don't really have any expectations of you traversing this with us.
Would you prefer to stay outside and in some shelter?
I suppose I could head over and wait for you at the inn. Just a couple doors down.
Okay.
And she points back into town. I'll be there waiting for you. I know you can do it.
Thanks for the confidence.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the bar and drink.
Gotta take care of that other kid I left at home while I was wailing.
Well,
She's still outside. She's gonna wait for you to like enter the house before she leaves.
I see. She's gonna make sure we're actually gonna go in there.
say like this feels. I know we did decent insight, thankfully due to Mirasha, but this doesn't feel right. But I'm gonna
Feels like a trap.
bust out my shield and battle axe. And I'll go in first.
I will bust
well-
out my shield and sword.
Before everyone goes to try to be a fucking hero.
I just want to boost my armor class.
Yeah. I would like to say that it's not silver, and it's probably not going to do very much, unless it's unless it's some kind of like magical effect or imbued with magic.
I got that covered for myself.
So,
I wish I got my glowing
Good.
sword identified so I can use it.
I mean, you still have it, right?
Yeah, it's in the bag of holding, but I don't.
I only
know
have
what it does.
I only have the kite shield and the chainmail. I don't have the sword. You didn't.
Oh
Get
right, I have the sword. Yeah, I do have the sword. It's just a glowing thing on my person, but if it has any magical
I
properties,
mean, you could probably still use it. You just wouldn't know what the fuck it's doing.
I mean,
So if you use that sword without without attuning to it, it can be just a basic long sword with magical property.
so if I were to, just attack with it like the same way I would do with my longsword, would it just be regular slashing damage, or because this is a magical weapon, would it be would it be more than just regular melee damage? Would it count as magic for the sake of being a magical item?
Yes.
tell you. Oh, I was gonna say, can't tell you that.
Can you say that again? Because I couldn't hear you over the whisper.
Yes, it'll be magical slashing damage,
Okay.
but you won't gain any of the benefits otherwise.
Okay. Well, then I will put my regular +1 longsword away, and I will pull out my glowing sword.
Out of curiosity, is it just like, if you get close to it, does it feel warm, or is it just bright, or just like a light glow?
It's a dim glow.
Okay.
Does it get brighter when orcs are nearby? No, wait, no, it doesn't, because I'm an orc. Never mind.
You'll
does
never
it-
know.
Does it pulse, or is it like just a constant?
It's a constant.
But yeah, if you have cantrips that do damage, it's probably better to use those if you don't have a magical weapon. Probably.
I haven't had much luck with my cantrips.
And then I guess we'll go.
God damn it.
What?
I just fucked up the grid alignment. I had it all right and I was putting other things in the map layer. And
She's
I
just
grabbed
nervous for the battle ahead.
background
guys.
by mistake.
Alright. Do you think would I just know the direction and how far, or do you think I would know like if it was up above or below me when it pings?
Standing in the road, you see that the house looming above you. You can tell that it's a straight line into the house. So it's not up or down, but it's a straight
Okay.
line.
I was just saying, like, going forward, if I would know like up or down, or if it's just like in that direction that far away.
It's a straight line forward.
Okay. All right. Then I guess we're going in. Too bad if we get a chance to drag it outside, if it's still light outside, that would be That would be nice, but she's probably not going to go outside.
Nope.
So the first task you got to take care of is the gate and the thistles covering the steps. Do you just brute force it all?
I will.
Oh, Raegar! I thought Raegar was in the lead, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll attempt to brute force it. I don't know what else to do.
You can make a strength check to try and get through. Alright, well, you do it very well. You just... Okay, I'll let it be up to you. How do you crash through the gate and make your way up the steps?
I take a few steps back. I'm like, okay, I can do this. To myself, not to where they can hear. I can do this. I can do this. And then I just praise Heimdall. And then I just charge through with my shield in front of me to bash it open.
You smash it open, and directly in front of you is the vines and thistles.
And
I'll come up behind him and I'll cast firebolt at the vines and thistles.
Sweet. As he's charging through, you throw your fire at it, and it burns a section of it, and the plant actually moves out of the way as he's charging up. In reaction to the fire.
I'll Sacred Flame. Another part of it.
Alright, Can I assume that you're just shooting your Sacred Flame and your Firebolt forward, clearing a path? Alright, so
Yeah.
You're all charging in, throwing your fire, shooting down radiant light, clearing the path as the vines pull back into the rest of the surrounding area leading up to the house. As the party's going up, you can see in front of the house there's an overgrown garden with various plants. You see it's covered in thistles and vines, but underneath you can still see some of the garden thriving underneath. And you make your way up to the front of the house.
Are there any bodies in the tangle, in the plants or anything?
You can make a perception or investigation. You don't see anything in the mess of weeds.
Okay.
So you make your way up to the front of the house. Do you continue moving into the house, or do you stop at the front?
do I see anything like any other pathway once we get to the front door? Does the front door appear to be the only way in?
You check to the sides, and there are 2 windows on either side, but they look to be boarded up.
Is Martha still near the front looking at us?
You look back, and she's shivering in the street.
Could have given her a snuggie. Oh well.
What if you need to feed the wraith chicken?
Well, I'm out of chicken.
Or the children that are missing. They might be very hungry.
I turn
It hasn't even been a day yet.
I turn to the group. Well, do we bash our way in through the front door or through a window?
I think the door. Well, Do you need a badge? Is it not locked? Is it not unlocked?
I just don't know the idea of want to go through the front door. Call it a weird feeling.
Insight on door.
I guess, can one of you guys detect for traps of any kind? Is anyone good at that here?
I could do. Well, I have find traps, but I didn't prep it, so no.
Is metagaming? Does anyone have high investigation? Because I should not be investigating. I can tell you that. I got poor investigation.
Probably do. Hang on.
No.
No.
Dang.
Probably fix that.
I'd probably be. What was our walking order?
I mean, I was initially in the front, but I think with us being at the front door, we're kind of all huddled overall, not like in a line or anything.
I'll go first then, and I'll check the door, kind of carefully.
So you try and open the door?
Yeah.
So you go to grab the handle, and it's unlocked, and it slowly creaks open.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry, that was good.
Okay. I'll step in and kind of like do that one-arm gesture to say, "Come on in."
I follow behind him.
I've got a glowing sword.
I've got a jar of dirt. Where the goddamn is? Oh,
Very
there we are.
bottom.
I was gonna say, I swear to God, if I am not being able to see in the dark when I have dark vision. There we are. Okay, I get it.
Which door did I get open?
The first one. Here, let me reveal that to everyone.
Oh, that's still the
I
drop
can
tool.
grab it.
Haha! Yeah, and then I'll step to the side and let the.
Oh, there's barrels here. I'm gonna step a little further. There we go.
Let some people maybe get in front of me. And then wait.
Delta, are you occupied with your other thing?
Huh?
Are you occupied with your other thing?
Halfway.
Okay.
I rolled investigation for you guys though.
He was asking you to move your character.
Oh,
And as you enter,
Are these stairs right here?
yes. As you enter the house, the door creaks shut on its own, and slams shut. And with that closing of the door, everything gets incredibly quiet. All you can hear is the sound of your own footsteps and the beating of your hearts through your ears, the shuffle of armor. Everything else is quiet.
Is it pitch black?
It's very dark. You can see what you see.
Is this like a fire right here?
Yes.
Is it on?
One moment, please. Can you see?
I mean, I can see the room.
Yeah, it got a little brighter.
Okay. You can see that there is a hearth in front of you. It's glowing, but it looks very dim. Looks like there are just some embers burning in the hearth area.
What's all this over here?
You see shelves of books, papers, scrolls.
I let Delta and Gwen know that there's more books and stuff over here.
Ooh, books. I am going to investigate.
I'm gonna look around to see if there's like any traps or anything, and also to see if something looks broken or.
I'll assist you, so you can reroll.
I just kind of see like if it looks trashed or if it's kind of like undisturbed or if anything looks weird, basically.
Gwen, you can re-roll that investigation.
Okay.
Looking around, you see a. Wow. You see, as you're walking, you see the dust pick up from your footprints. It seems like there's a layer of dust on the ground. These barrels look pretty suspicious. They look very old and worn down. It looks like they've had liquid on the inside that has been wearing away through the wood, and you can see the result of soaked wood on the outside. These are stairs. You see the hearth up here. Khalas, over here you see a set of double doors. Raegar, to this side you see a single door. And Gwen, searching through these books and papers, even though you have a mentor that dealt a lot in wait 1 second. Gwen, you can roll one more time to for your inspiration that you have.
5.
Oh yeah. All right. So at first you see a jumble of ingredients and words you don't quite get, but you kind of shake that from your head, and you realize that these are ingredients that you would find in like a human body. Like there's carbon and phosphorus and water, various items to extract and then put into potions and other uses, like creating oh god, I can't think of it. Stuff. Just making stuff with like calcium and stuff like that.
Okay. Well,
it's not cannibalism. Oh, kinda, but not like what the rumor speculated, but
I'm definitely interested, but a little not at the same time. Like, do I really want to be dealing with this kind of spells and stuff?
With the silence that is brought on this quiet house, you do feel a bit disconnected from some of the ones that you previously sought aid from. Raegar, Guryev, Khalas. You feel like you can have more difficulty finding outside help.
Okay. Well, I decide to take the stuff just in case. I can always discard it later.
Alright, how much do you want to pick up? Like, how many pounds of books?
Oh shoot, how much am I carrying right now? Can I carry?
Fill your capacity with books about using human parts.
Currently not carrying that much, so as much as I can. Like, I only have like roughly 85 pounds altogether that I'm carrying, so I can carry quite a bit more. So, a handful. I can just like grab an armful. I'm like, okay, I'm taking these.
Leaf, you can carry about 165 pounds.
Okay, so I want to take like 30 pounds. That's a lot of books.
Alright.
I know because I have books.
Add 30 pounds of books to your inventory.
Okay.
Books on human recycle. What would everyone else like to do?
Kind of want to go down them stairs.
Those stairs lead up.
Oh, I want to kind of go up those stairs.
Any signs that there have been living people here recently?
The hearth is lit, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's lit, but, like, I don't know. The place seems kind of dusty, so are there any, like, little child-sized footprints around here or anything like that? Signs of maybe a direction that the children went?
You only see the large footprints in the dusty floor that you're leaving behind. The hearth is lit, but it's not a roaring flame. It's just dwindling embers, and you don't see anything like use of a metal pot to heat water or anything like that.
Oh, I will go with what the party would like to do then.
Sure. I believe we're going up the stairs then.
Yeah, I guess.
The
And
creaky
forward.
stairs.
And everything's still silent, right? We don't hear anything coming from the house.
You hear everything very clearly within the movement of the heavy armor wearer's armor, the clinking, and the footsteps that you're taking.
Okay. Then these are the stairs, right?
Yes, they go up that direction. And I will move your tokens. So, Khalas, you're heading up?
Yes.
If you go up on the map a little bit, you'll find your token. Who else wants to go upstairs?
Oh, I'm going
Mirasha.
upstairs.
Mirasha.
Me too. I'm on the stairs.
Ah.
I'm not-
Let me move your token upstairs.
Amanda wants you to, I don't know, either me or her, or either you, me or you, to take control. She's feeling really nauseous right now, so she's laying down.
Yep, you have control.
All right. Assuming direct control. Did everyone went up?
Yep,
Yes.
there's a Three Stooges situation going on up there.
I don't know. Where do I go to go up?
Just right there. I'm waiting for people to move so I can position your token.
Where
Can
am I
everyone
moving?
see where their tokens are?
I can see Amanda's character. I can't move it though.
Oh, hello.
Okay, yeah.
And me. Green. Yes. Yes. Move away.
Are you still unable to move her character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you said I'm moving up.
Yep, I just moved
Oh.
your token.
Oh, I see.
Is this whole area the bottom, the first floor?
Yeah, you look over a shelf or a balcony to the lower floor.
As we're going through this, I am going to cast Aid. And, so that I'm going to pick up the 3 people. I'm going to pick definitely the lower health peeps. So our druid and wizard friend, Delta and Gwen, and then probably Mirasha next because she doesn't have as high a armor. So you guys get +5 extra health right now.
Thank you.
And
Maximum hit points.
sorry.
Oopsie.
That's up for 8 hours, so it's not concentration. Anyway, moving forward.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Up here you see a lot of mechanical items. These things, people can roll a medicine or a nature check. Anyone else?
Hold on. You said medicine or nature to
yes.
investigate what?
To investigate the items up here. Khalas, you recognize these items are really helpful in making potions. There's like a decanter and the evaporator. I don't know what they're all called, but just like you see potion sets up here with the various items.
Are they in good condition? Do they look like they've been used recently?
They are very old. They are covered in dust. They do not look like they've been used recently. But they are you can see they've been worn down, but they are not like broken in any sense.
Interesting.
And these two things are also large vats that you are closed off, but you can assume that they might be full of liquid that the embers down below have been heating.
Ooh, it looks like there's a hatch here. Can I open that to see what kind of potion is a brewing?
Yes. So you open it up. Make a strength check.
Strength, you say? Just a regular strength or saving throw?
Regular strength.
13.
So with you can tell that this hatch is a bit rusted, like the gate outside. So it'll take a little bit of strength to open it, but you manage to heave up and open this hatch. I want you to make a con save.
Do I
As-
get advantage with it?
Yes, actually, remembering your item.
25.
So you are, as soon as you open this, you are blasted by putrid scent. And you, your chest feels like it's closing up slightly, and then you cough it off, and your esophagus clears up. But you would guess that this is potion that has gone bad.
I'm gonna immediately close the hatch and like, ugh, ooh, oh, that is
Just
that
breathe
is
through your
bad.
mouth.
Ooh. These appear to be potion equipment, but potion's gone bad. It's a bad brew.
Well, if it correlates with any of the Gwen, did you share what reading material? Were you sharing any reading material that you found downstairs, or did you just kind of keep that info to yourself?
I kind of kept it myself, but
Okay, then I know nothing.
if you're interested, I could share it with you.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, I found some books that a little disturbing but interesting. Had to do a lot with like human recycle and stuff, like recycling human stuff for spells.
So,
Yeah.
I wonder if the ingredients that you had just kind of gotten a whiff of weren't exactly the freshest components, if you get what I'm saying.
I don't get what you're saying.
Like,
That they were made for the spells that are in my book.
Are you
Race consume.
hypothesizing that there are dead bodies that are being used in this brew, in this
I
potion?
think so.
That
Well,
is-
it was a fun time in the house.
Lady's gonna have to
Alright,
deal with dead
of
kids.
course. And we just thought it was cannibalism, guys. And skinning people.
Guryev, can you sense any ghosts or do that talking to the dead thing?
Only if they are near me. I cannot do a seance.
I see.
I need to at least have a head.
There might be a head in there. I don't know.
There might be, but I am rolling. Also, it's raised feed on the essence.
Is there nowhere else to go in this upper stairs area? Like, is this all we can really see?
There's a door right here.
I'm gonna slowly open that sucker.
All
Okay.
right. You
Oh.
open it.
That way. Like, enter the room.
Oh. I guess there is another door to the north here.
Oh,
Forgot about
okay.
that one.
So I want to go. Am I going up or am I going?
Which way are you going?
I didn't know there were two doors. I thought there was one.
I forgot there was two doors. Do you want to go through that one instead?
Yeah, I'm trying to go up.
Okay. So you open that door. You see that it leads to stairs going down outside.
Oh, so I'm outside the house again?
Yes.
Oh, well. I just come back. That only leads outside. And then I go to the right.
I will also enter the room.
I will follow. I'll just kind of tag along in the rear while just trying to keep an eye out, see if I can do like maybe a perception check or something to see if anything might be watching us or following us or just possible enemies or children.
I'd like to investigate this desk.
So Mirasha, are you doing that where your current person is, or are you doing it over here?
I'm wherever people are. I have no clue where they are. I was listening, but I wasn't watching the screen.
Okay, well they are to the right. But as you're walking and looking around for things, before you entered that door, on the ceiling in the main area, you see quite a bit of movement up there. It looks like the ceiling itself is moving, rippling.
Like the whole ceiling, or like something is moving on the ceiling.
Like the whole, well, a large portion of the ceiling is moving.
If this is more spiders, I'm out.
What? I'm sorry. I'm just going with my roleplay instinct. I kind of want to cast Firebolt at the ceiling. Oh no.
Well, that is a 1. So
You're gonna burn the house down now?
I'll have you roll on a D100.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
That's not great.
Where are you casting this firebolt? Are you getting to the door first and then shooting it, or because you said you were like walking across here,
and that's when I noticed the ceiling.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Over here.
Okay. And I had it aimed towards whatever was moving on the ceiling.
Okay. So you see the ceiling moving, and your first instinct is to throw fire at it, and you swing your hand up to shoot, but it throws you off balance, and you manage to fall. Make a dex save, actually. Let's say do that first.
Going to my skills tab. Dexterous. I need abilities. There we go. I'm not that. I'm kind of dexterous, but my modifier's no good.
So you throw your hand up, but it throws you off balance because of the frightening thing that you saw before you. And you move to fall off the balcony, but you just manage to catch yourself before you do so. And the fireball shoots wide, and it does hit the side of the house, but the wall does not catch fire. But in the commotion, with all your movement, you hear echoing throughout the house, since it was very silent before. I'll have everyone make a con save.
Oh shit. Okay. Come on, I had a +5.
Is this for any kind of like gas?
No.
Okay.
Well, Mirasha got the worst of it, but you're all trying to search this room when echoing from the previous room you were in are very high-pitched screeches, and you all cover your ears and don't. You hear a slight ringing, but it's not too bad. Mirasha, on the other hand, is just bombarded with these screeches as she sees sturges from the ceiling start flying around the room, screeching at her, and she hears a very loud ringing in her ears. That's all she can hear at the moment.
I'm gonna move back door. I'm assuming Delta never actually got in the door. So how far she was.
Sure.
But I don't know if are we doing like initiative or are we still just going?
Well, are you attacking?
I'm running back through to see what the hell happened. So I mean, if there's enemies, I suppose, yeah, for me.
It's lit up, right? Or is it dark?
It's still dark. The flash of the firebolt is already gone as the sturges are flying around the house.
Then Delta's gonna throw up some dancing lights for people who can't see that well. And I guess when I come through the crowd, just try to figure out what the hell's going on.
Alright, so she throws up a couple dancing lights around to illuminate the area. None of the flying creatures are attacking. They're just startled by the sudden fire that streaked through the air.
Do I see Mirasha? Because we're still on the upper level.
Right.
I'm on the upper level.
Oh,
she's-
I thought you fell.
No, I succeeded that.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
She managed to save herself, but she does have her hands to her ears. The flying creatures are squirming. And there's a lot. There's like 40.
40? Okay.
Yeah.
I grab her and I. Oh god, what do I do? Crap. To take her to the room that we were just in, like just kind of pulling her back.
Before. Oh no, you already said that.
I'm not about where I don't think it's smart to start fighting 40 freaking things.
What are sturges?
They're like mosquito bats.
I'm gonna Google a picture of it.
It's kind of frightening.
Oh yeah, no. Before Raegar makes it within range of me, I'd like to cast Thunderwave around myself.
All right. Roll for Thunderwave. Is that within 5 feet?
Everything 15 feet with me at center about it gets blown on a failed constitution save, gets blown 10 feet away from me and takes 2d8 damage.
All right.
It's the 12. There you go.
So Mirasha, with her hands clutched to the sides of her head, lets out this booming explosion. I want everyone to make another con save. Keep in mind that this is deafened. Like, this is very quiet house.
Thanks, Maddie. I'm effed.
Oh, I think Althea can't hear. Oh, yeah, no. That's what that looks like. Oh god, they're huge. Are they really that big?
Yeah, are they really that big?
I thought they were mosquitoes. And there's 40 around me?
Aren't they like bat-sized?
I mean, with the picture that Althea shared, they're like 18 feet. I'm gonna look for more info.
I don't
Yeah,
think they're
I
that size.
because that's huge if that's what they are.
Or these are just a home brew and they're like tiny versions of that.
So, I think this is a closer depiction of
Oh,
it.
D&D
Okay,
Beyond
that's
says it's
better.
a tiny beast.
That's much more reasonable.
Yeah. So, I think, Guryev, you have to make a con save. Delta makes that one. So, Mirasha, with your hands covering your ears, you, the ringing, from the stirred screams fades as your booming explosion, knocks out half of the sturges. The rest fly out of the top, above the two vats over here. You saw there was like a steam vent they escaped from. But Raegar, with you going to help Mirasha, you now hear nothing but ringing. You are deaf.
Shit.
As I recover from the ringing in my ears noise, I'm gonna make my way towards my party that I can, now that I have, like, less winged things around me, I head towards them.
Is everyone okay?
I didn't do it.
Are you hurt?
Raegar starts looking around confused.
Raegar, you okay?
I like put my finger in both my ears, try and clean them out, and then I just like, what?
Can you hear? Are you okay?
And then like, I don't yell it, but I'm like, I can't hear.
Well, that's not good.
I don't think I can hear it. I can't hear either because I failed my first con save.
Oh, both of you are deaf?
You can, Mirasha, the ringing is fading. But Raegar is deaf.
I will cast Lesser Restoration on Raegar.
From the loud ringing in your ears comes back to the deathly silence of the house.
Oh God.
Better?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Better.
Sorry, it was overwhelming.
Those things were gross.
Yeah. Sorry. I got a little worried, and I point up at the ceiling. Is it still moving?
No.
Okay. I saw something, and I try to shoot at it. And, yeah.
Let's just try and find the kids and get out of here.
Sounds good. Should we head back downstairs?
We didn't even get a chance to investigate that room. I just want to see if there's anything by chance useful. Probably not, but you never know. I'd hate to backtrack.
Very true. Back into the room.
So I'll just go back in there, like, just quick investigation, see if I find anything useful.
Before you do so, it's about time to wrap it up.
Oh, okay.
So we will continue this next week, trying to find out what happened to the children in the house.
Amanda is gonna go to bed. She's
Okay.
not really feeling that well.
Alright, thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye!
That is.